Welcome to Rawhide Media for you. As you all know, you may be a visitor, but you're never a stranger over here at Rawhide Media. So I got my number one in here today, David Talks Bucks. How you doing, Dave?
And Rob on Cloud 9, I'm doing great. I'm having a wonderful day, and shout out to everybody that's already in the chat. I missed talking with the real fellas, so it's
Man,
good to be back.
man, I'm glad to have you on. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to have you on. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You did a show today, man. I think, you know what I'm saying? I said you was moving on up to the east side. You know what I'm saying? You finally got your piece of the pie. You feel me? So how did that go for you?
Oh,
What did you think about it?
man, it was awesome. Yeah, Adam reached out to me. Maybe it was like last week or so, last Sunday, and yeah, asked me if I want to come on. So that was really cool because I've been following his work for a very long time, listened to his podcast for years, and so that was a hell of a lot of fun, man. I really enjoyed it. That hour that I spoke with him just flew by. And hey, it's off the bucket list, which is pretty cool. You know, when this thing like started to gain steam a little bit, I'm wondering, I'd always wondered in the back of my mind, maybe I could get on a podcast with Adam Munster Tiger, man. And hey, it happened. So
Yeah.
it means a lot. And you know what's funny, Raw, is that I was speaking with him off stage or backstage or whatever. I was saying, dude, you know who I love because he gave Bill Boyle so much crap too. I was like William Gardner. I was like, so you got to get me on a show with William Gardner sometime. He said, absolutely. So I'm gonna be excited for that one. But a little bit of a dream come true. I was fanboying a little bit, but man, it was a hell of a lot of fun. We're gonna do a mailbag next week, like a live or next month, like a live Q&A. So
Mhm.
that should be quite funny and entertaining, I think, given the questions that I get from everybody in the chat, like on a daily basis. I think it should be funny. So, but
Brett,
man,
bet.
I really wanted to bring up special teams, but you told me Rawhide, don't do it, Dave. Don't go dark side in the first interview on somebody else's show. Don't be doing that. And I really wanted to say when when the hell you think we're gonna hire a special teams coach? But I decided not to bring that one up.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen. I'm glad you didn't. I am ecstatic that you didn't. And those of you all who's tuning in and you have not seen the show, I said a little over 30 minutes ago, Dave was on with Adam Mustard Tiger. If you check it out, go to Dave's channel, David Talks Bus, man. And y'all give that a peek and a watch, man. My man Dave has moved on up. You feel me? I just don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling Dave all the time, listen, you can't, don't go to the dark side. Don't, you got to be a safe space for, you know what I'm saying, people like me. You know what I mean? As y'all can see, they already got us in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? That Colorado super fans most most hated. You know what
Most
I'm saying?
hated.
You know what I'm saying? So I was surprised that Dave, you know what I'm saying, that David made it on the map. But hey, that's just a sign of respect. You feel me? That's just a sign of respect. So was there anything in particular, you know what I'm saying, y'all talked about, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, that really caught your attention, or you know what I'm saying, that you were happy that you got into?
Well, man, I was happy to hear, you know, Adam's like a professional doing this, right? So
Mhm.
when we were talking about the offense and Pat Shermer and all that, I thought it was very interesting that Adam kind of alluded to the fact that he was like very skeptical of this hire when he first heard about it as well. So I'm not the only one, man. I'm not the only one, but then like he kind of understood, as time moved on, how like um how it was a hire that made sense, you know?
Mhm. Mhm.
So I really did appreciate that. And I think a lot of what he's talked about lately, I think has been stuff that I guess like I've talked about as well, is just the guys that are coming in this year on the staff and on
Mhm.
the on the player side, they know what kind of mess they're getting into, so to speak. Like they know the attention that's going to be put on them. They know the spotlight. Like some of the guys that were holdovers on the team this past year, you want to talk about the offensive line, for instance, with like Jared Christian Lichtenhand, like all that, when he came to Colorado, he was never kind of expecting this kind of show or spectacle or anything like that. I really think he has better football than what he put out on the tape, and on the field last year. But I think it's very clear that on the staff side and the player side, we're getting rid of those guys that aren't ready for this type of thing. So I think that was cool. And then one other thing that he talked about was Jason Phillips, man. He's real big about this hire. He's real big about bringing him in at the wide receiver coach position because he's a big-time recruiter. I guess he has a lot of recruiting chops, which is what Adam was talking about, and how he has already a lot of experience recruiting the Big 12 part of the country from Houston, all of that. And so that should help us in Texas. And then one of the other things that I thought was that he alluded to that I thought was kind of interesting was because Coach Brewster didn't, that whole thing didn't work out here. Kind of alluded to, in my opinion, that like Brett Bartolone, like they wanted to keep him on staff really bad. And so they're like, well, I guess we'll just keep you on a tight end and still mainly have you focused on recruiting, which I thought was an interesting speculation. So I don't know if we'll see many more tight ends added to this group. He seemed to allude that it still wouldn't be, I don't think we'll be running a ton of, 22 or 21 personnel. Which is what I wasn't expecting anyways. We're still going to throw this thing all over the field, man. People need to get with it.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go ahead and swallow. I'm going to go ahead and swallow that pill. I will. I don't want to see that, but okay, fine, if that's what you're going to do. But man, I thought you, bro, I got to say, I thought you brought up a great point, and I think you mentioned it just for a quick second there. When you and Adam was doing your show, and you mentioned the fact that some of this attention that a lot of these guys received, in this first year in Colorado, was maybe a little bit overwhelming for them. I honestly didn't think about that, but now that you mentioned it, I could see how, a young man stepping in, coming from a G5 or even a FCS program, and then you step into this and they covering you like won 3 and 4, 5 national championships in a 10-year period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That everybody on YouTube counting, Rawhide media that, that be missing on a lot of takes that he throws out there. And people, people criticize, hey, bro, people on your neck just because you needed a hug to catch a ball, or, people talking about, they mad at you because you, a great number of people mad at you because you slipped down and let a guy get by you, even though that happens all the time. But, it just, I could see how that could kind of weigh in on you, especially, if you got rabbit ears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you're that type of individual and you ain't really used to that, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been watching the playoff. I've seen 2 or 3 times a DB slip down and fall, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure no one's talked. I haven't even heard anybody even mention it.
Trash.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing about it, bro. You sit there. It's a lot of weight on these young men, especially if they're not used to it. Because granted, what we have noticed with some fans, you know what I'm saying, you either an all-American Heisman candidate or you're trash. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, you know what I'm saying? You just
that's only you only hear 1 or 2 things from the internet. You're either a Heisman candidate or you're just absolute trash. That's totally true.
Exactly. So I thought you brought up a good point, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really did. I commend you for that, because I honestly didn't even think about it.
Yeah, because I think like that's something that I do hope, and I do think can be kind of used as a recruiting pitch that like, hey, we're going to have just as much media as probably like the Dallas Cowboys are this next year. So like, which is crazy. So if you're able to handle this spotlight at CU or whatever, okay, say you're an NFL team that's looking to bring in some guys later in the draft, or, ask some UDFAs, you those are things that you're going to look at. Like, can they handle a spotlight? all of that, because you don't want anybody that's gonna, lose their mind or anything like that in front of the country. And I think, players that make it through here, I mean, they're going to be tested and refined. And the media, I don't think any of that hoopla should be a problem for them. But man, I'm lying to you, Rawhide. If I was a college football player, I'm just not built like that to like want this level of spotlight on me, at all. If I was on the Buffs, I'd probably be one of the few players without social media. Then that means I'm not making my bread, right? So,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people, because we talk about this stuff like literally every day, we forget, honestly, just how unique this is, and how like it's really unique people that are built for this kind of attention this early in their life.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And also, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you touched on this point of it, but also, you know what I'm saying, the pressure of making the right choices off the field all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, bro, you know what I'm saying? I've been around people, right, and heard about things, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know what I'm saying, at D1, you know what I'm saying, some major D1 schools, and you know what I'm saying, they don't have to walk on eggshells. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Because, Coach Prime in his beginning pressure says that, hey, we're gonna act right on and off the field, and that's the mantra. And then the cameras are always around, so you already know that people, any little misstep that you may have, you know what I'm saying, as being a young man as a college student, right? That it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be magnified, tenfold. So just the simple pressure, just, you know what I'm saying, going through or walking through everyday life, you know what I'm saying, making the right choices and the right decisions. That could be, this could be a little daunting. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Yeah, and it's just a different age. I mean, if imagine if more real-time social media was going on during
Oh,
Jameis Winston's Florida State days. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right, right,
all that
right.
stuff, was reported after the fact, the crab legs or him yelling in the cafeteria, some things. I don't want to get you demonetized yet. I'll let the panel do that. So, but yeah, it's just a different age, man, where, you really do have to watch your back, and you got to watch yourself at every step now more than, you had to even 10 years ago, man, honestly.
Facts. I totally agree with you, which kind of rolls into the, you know what I'm saying, what we were, saying kind of the title of the show about Warren Sapp. I mean, I'll be straight up honest with you. The issue, Coach Prime saying that Warren Sapp is going to be, you know what I'm saying, on the, on the staff. And I totally forgot all about what I'm saying, what happened. Bro, if people hadn't have brought that up, it never would have crossed my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Never would have crossed my
I
mind,
didn't
bro.
even know the details, man, and I didn't even
Yep.
know, like, how, like, sort of kinda recent it is.
Hmm.
I can understand why it's a controversial topic right now, probably for the NCAA and Colorado.
Hmm.
Like,
I get it, bro. That's the politics of major college football, though. And I think a lot of people, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, if you really wasn't watching the game like that, you know what I'm saying, they can't, you know what I'm saying, they don't really, you know what I'm saying, they may not really understand that. But in addition to that, you know what I'm saying, especially when you go out. Now, you know what I'm saying, if Coach Prime probably had a slid him in, maybe not mention anything, it may be a little bit easier. But I'll say this. I saw when you was doing your show, a lot of people was talking about, oh man, Coach Warren Sapp is coming, right? The only thing, the only thing I saw, which I looked it up, and y'all, hey, those in the chat, you know what I'm saying? We family, so y'all help your brother out. Y'all help your brother out here. The only thing I saw about him coming was this here. I just like, is that what people were hanging their head on? That was on
him coming.
9/23. I don't even know. I don't even get it, bro. I mean, I didn't see anything that verified the fact that he was gonna show up. Have you ran across that?
Nah, man, I haven't seen it, but, I've seen the haters, man, telling me to already own up to it, saying, I just didn't believe or whatever that's about. I'm just approaching this thing day by day. If he would be hired by now if he was going to be hired. But I mean, granted, we don't have a DC yet. Is this something that the DC might make a call on? I don't know. That's been a whole nother topic of conversation. Should the DC have, right to bring in their own guys on the staff? But I mean, I haven't seen anything. I know Chidoze Nwankwo tagged him in an Instagram post yesterday. But I do wonder if you're able to. Does it make a difference to the NCAA or the Colorado administration if he's brought in as an analyst compared to an official assistant? Like, does that make a difference? I don't think we've really talked much about that.
Yeah, I would say that he would. Honestly, man, I get it, because first thing people gonna say is that, oh man, analysts, they do it here. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Within the rules, right? Honestly, you don't really want them in as an analyst because you want the guy hands on with your people,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, like Coach Trevor. I mentioned this. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not gonna act like I know it all as far as what goes on inside that program. But I mean, Trevor, he was a uh, special teams analyst, right? And you notice you never saw him coaching the special teams.
No.
You always saw those guys standing around. So if you bring him in as an analyst, I mean, do you want to be uptight like that? I mean, you just can't show. Or I don't see it being advantageous as him for him being an analyst. What about you, Dave?
Yeah, I'm not sure how all this college football stuff works in terms of, are the analysts actually coaching, and we just don't
Right.
show it. Um, if the line's a little bit more gray, that's kind of how I feel like analysts should be used, if
Right.
I'm being
Right. Right.
perfectly honest. But
Hmm.
yeah, like if we're gonna stick to the true definition and what's laid out for these specific roles, you definitely want Warren Sapp talking to these players, getting in their face. I think he could really help. For just the development of the attitude of the defense that we want to see. Now, somebody mentioned, I think it might have been on one of your panels, Raw, like a few days ago, how Warren Sapp can get down on the ground and show these guys how to do it. Ain't no way in hell he's getting in like a 3-point stance or anything like that, man. I don't think so. I think you'd just be yelling just like Sal is, man. I mean, what? Yeah, I guess to answer your question, I agree with you.
Right. 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 I don't. You know what I'm saying? Again, chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can put me on if you got some other information other than what I saw, because I don't think so. I want to see him there. I mean, let's don't get it twisted. I would like to see him there. I think it brings more to the entertainment value. So I would love to see him a part of the staff, and so on. I think he can instill a type of mentality, what I'm saying, a mindset that they would
Mhm.
particularly need to allow them to play over their heads a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
I agree. I think I'd love to see him. I would love to see him there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt. But again, I can understand why it's a controversial thing, man, and
Yeah.
it's probably gonna take some time to sort through. But that I'll be cool with whatever happens.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there are only like some things that like really that I get very opinionated about. Of course, it's special teams,
Mhm.
um, guys like Bill O'Boyle, all of that. If you're gonna do a 20-minute Instagram live after getting 4 targets on the year, those are types of things that like really get on my nerves. But honestly, like this Warren Sapp controversy or whatever, I just want to see it play out.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Now, Dave, you said something. It kind of slid by. I was kind of watching the chat, bro. I think you said something. You could. What'd you say? Now you had to fix it for me. Said something in respect. I could care less about the players or whatever the case may be. I just
Yeah.
want to win games, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. I know I probably didn't say it right. I mean, put it in the right context.
Well, yeah. I mean, that I was trying to get at is, Adam was talking about how in previous years, a guy like Hank Zelinskis or Van Wells, a little bit different of a situation, but had a guy come in here as a freshman, and then they kind of played well, and they would kind of be handed the reins to be that starter, going into their sophomore year. And one that was kind of the case, one, because we were never recruiting very well. So we didn't have a lot of depth, and then, on the flip side, there just wasn't that high expectation of, we're running this more so like a professional type atmosphere, where regardless of what your performance is or how pleased we were with you, for the most part, we're always going to be looking at guys to do your job better than how you did it. So always bringing in better competition, all of that. And so you've seen Coach Prime raise the standard, with the team year after year, with that. And so, I think some people, it's not just the offensive line and defensive line. You've seen us bring in competition in the secondary at the wide receiver position. All of that. And I think, like, some people sometimes can be like, well, we don't need anybody, we got this or that. At the end of the day, guys, we won 4 games. Like, if we're not bringing in more guys, like, what are we doing? Like, are we actually trying to doing our best to improve? And so that's why it's like, man, I don't care who's catching the ball from number 2, or anything like that. I just want wins. I don't care who your name is. I just want the best players possible that we can get to be on the field. And that's the professional type atmosphere you get when you come here, is that guys are coming to take your job. Corey Phillips said it on Amazon Prime. He said, if you're putting out bad tape, you bet your butt or whatever that I'm going to be finding guys to do your job better than you. And that's a standard that we haven't had at CU since, like 20 years ago. Like, honestly, since like Gary Barnett days.
Facts. You know what? And it's the age-old story. Professional sports, it's a little bit different than college. And what we're referring to is that do you root for the player, or do you root for the uniform? And generally speaking, in college sports, people, it's regional. So, teams, Colorado is Colorado fan, just like, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
typically, what I'm saying, West Virginia people in West Virginia fans. You feel what I'm saying? Oregon. So, what I'm saying, they root for the uniform. So it's less about the player and more about the uniform. Now, granted, they go hand in hand, and you want the better players, right? And you want them to do well, but your loyalties lie with the player. I do understand with this type of fan base that's not rooted in Colorado fandom, and more so in Coach Prime fandoms. I could see how people could feel like, okay, they more so because they root for the coach and not necessarily the university. Their loyalties tend to lie a little more with the
guys
player, the players, than they do the uniform, right?
Yeah.
Because they're not there for the uniform anywhere. They're there for the coach, and the players is a byproduct of the coach, right? Trying to validate what that particular coach is doing, which is the person that they're rooting for. So I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that.
Yeah.
You should.
And if you want Coach Prime, to do good, man, you better be rooting he gets some better players in here than what we got right now.
Right.
Like, if we're talking national title, like, we still got ways to go to developing those levels.
Right. Hey, bro, listen, man. Hey, no different LeBron James. Hey, LeBron James, if he had Miami, they Miami fans. He went to Cleveland, they turned into Cleveland fans. He went to LA, they turned into LA fans. You feel what I'm saying? But I get, what I'm saying, I get it. I'm a little more of I think I'm a little more in line with you, Dave. I think, what I'm saying, college, you should be, what I'm saying, you should be rooting for the uniform, right? Before you root for the player. That's why I don't really have a team, because when I was a fan of a team, I caught myself saying some really crazy stuff.
Like, crazier than what we hear?
No, it wasn't that crazy, though. It wasn't that crazy.
Like Baker Mayfield better than Jalen Hurts?
No, it wasn't like nothing like that, bro. Nothing like that. It wasn't like that. No, I remember one of the biggest arguments that I had. I was a Dallas Cowboy fan, believe me. You know what I mean? And partner of mine, I used to argue sports all the time back in the day. this dude told me, man, that Barry Sanders was a better running back, right? Than Emmitt Smith. Granted, I was a Cowboys fan. Bro, I argue with him. We'd argue all the time, man. And I'm just like, ignoring that all pro offensive line that Emmitt Smith played behind, bro. Just ignoring all the things that matter. Man, that's one of my biggest regrets there, bro. So the last time, so when they fired Jimmy Johnson was the last time I had a team. You know what I mean? So, just full disclosure, I used to root for the Boston Celtics, Dallas Cowboys, in pros. I'm not even gonna get into college. I don't. In college, I did root for. I root for Notre Dame at one point, and yeah, I wanted them to win simply because they had the Rocket Ishmael, and also I liked Colorado because I liked their colors. You know what I'm saying? And on that Sega, what was that Sega college
Yeah.
football game, bro? That triple option, man, they used to run. Man, I used to tear folks' heads up on that. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. So
you used to root for all the front runners, but now you're rooting for Colorado.
Well, no, I mean I was a diehard fan in those two professional teams. But there was a few, but with the Colorado and the Notre Dame, there was a few players on those teams that I kind of liked. You know what I mean?
Whatever happened to the Rocket? Honestly, man,
didn't pan out. I mean, he was okay, but he didn't pan out. That's all. It just didn't pan out, bro.
Because I know, like, of course, during his games against CU, he was a huge factor, and in the documentary on Gospel According to Mac, they do a little segment on him, but never knew how he fared in the pros. Do you know like where he went to play?
Now, honestly, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I think he even got hurt. He played at Dallas at one point. I do know that.
For real?
Yeah, and man, I think he got hurt, and he had a brother too. You know what I'm saying? And they're right. He did go to the Canadian Football League for millions. You're right, DeRegulo. He did.
Dang, for $25 million?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that like $100 million in today's money?
Probably,
today's
bro.
Inflation?
Well, probably, bro. But the Rocket was off the chain, bro. That dude was off the chain.
Dude, he looked like Dante Hall back there, or Devin Hester, man, returning those.
Dude was off the chain, man. He was off the chain. But that being said, man, I think y'all mentioned that wide receiver from NC State.
Dude, it was cool to see Adam give Terrell Timmons some love, man. I don't know too much about him, but yeah, it was cool to see that he thought that he was one of the more underrated guys being brought in this year. And hey, if a year from now our starting lineup is 6'4", Cordell Russell, 6'3", 6'4", Omari Miller, and Terrell Timmons is like 6'3", right? Hey, if those are our starting three wide receivers, I like that height.
Wait. Say them three again. Whoa. Say them three one more time.
A year from now.
Oh, okay. A year from now. What about this coming up season?
Oh man, we know how that is. It's going to be Will Shepard, Travis Hunter, and LeJontay Wester, baby.
Okay. All right.
But I have seen Jimmy Horn carrying that ball around, in the office, at the facility. Keep carrying that ball, man. Keep carrying that ball, man. You might get that starting position again this year.
Now I'm gonna give you an opportunity because you didn't get on and to express yourself with the conversation that was going back and forth about Willie Gaines 2.0. I know you was mad about it. I saw you over there, bro. I saw you on fire. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity.
Dude, man, like once you feel like you know somebody, then they're throwing out Willie Gaines 2.0 comps, man. I was about to throw my phone, Raw. I was about to throw my phone. I felt like you were just how to press my buttons at this point, and you were doing it right through the computer screen. Not cool, not nice. Man, here's the deal, man. Here's the deal. If anybody's gonna be Willie Gaines 2.0, isn't it just Jimmy Horn, man? Like, talking about dropping balls, not the best,
Oh.
G5 stats coming out here, right? But, I mean, LeJohntay Wester's on a whole other level,
Oh,
right? I mean, when you look
right.
at his stats and what he did at the G5 level, which one I don't get it, man. Why he's a 3-star rated guy when Jimmy Horn was a 4-star rated guy, but his stats weren't that impressive coming from
Mhm,
USF. You could just see it
mhm.
on tape.
Yeah.
But man, I felt like, hey, if you're gonna call somebody Willie Gaines 2.0, man, I just don't think it's LeJohntay Wester yet. We'll have to see how he acclimates to everything here. But is this a hot take, man? That I think
Oh
one's
my
dropping balls
god.
and one isn't.
Oh my god. Look, I mean, Dave. Let me go ahead and let the chat know. I mean, let's go ahead and let them know. All right. I started that messing with Dave. What was that? That was a few shows, about a couple weeks ago. Yeah, after they signed him, I think I started that. I sent you a text. I said, "Hey, Dave." It was me, you, and Tiff, I think, right? And I think
Uh-huh.
I told you right before we went on. I said, "Dave, I'm going to shoot a joke out there about. I'm going to shoot a joke out there." So I did the Willie Gaines 2.0. Now I liked it, and I liked the reaction that I got from it. So what I did was, right, I continued with it, right. But then, but then, people was just like going so hard in the paint. You know how you just be like, bro, they going too hard in the paint. I got
Yeah,
no, yeah, you
like
know what I'm
when you're
saying,
calling Jimmy
bro.
Horn Willie
I'm
Gaines
like, bro,
2.0,
they
like
were
I
going
just did.
so hard in the paint. I'm like, it was a joke for Dave, but since they just going so hard in the paint, I'm just like, no, I ain't conceding. I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna. I am going to stay on it. You know what I'm saying? I said, no, I'm not letting it die. I said, bro, they actually took, bro. Man, I got people out there trying to defend. I mean, philosophically, you're right. How they were talking and how it was going to work philosophically don't even work. I'm just like, you all are insane. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, bro, I had to just keep it going, Dave. I just had to, man. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
now it's an inside joke, man. Now it's something that I feel like we
I
gotta
know,
keep
right?
going.
I know,
And,
right?
but I will say, I did understand one
Oh,
point that you were trying to make.
but,
LeJohntay Wester got over 100 targets last year.
right, right,
Is he gonna get frustrated getting a lot less targets this year?
right,
Regardless of his role in the offense, he's not getting 100
right,
targets this year.
right, right, bro. That's the only,
So
bro. That's what, bro. They was off. They were just lost their
but it's like
minds
the
trying to
panel didn't
defend it.
understand.
I
They
know, bro. They
like,
lost their minds,
they're
bro.
losing their minds. But
I
yeah, I
know,
mean, that's all that you were trying to
man.
say is that regardless, he's gonna have a diminished role, and you just pray to God, man, they got that Instagram live feature turned off for him during the season if he gets
Right.
frustrated. For like all of our players, man, no Instagram live this year. We almost went 1,000. We almost batted 1,000% or whatever, 100% on just having nobody lose their minds on social media. Through the whole season,
I
like
know,
we
man.
got
I
real
know.
close. But man, once we got to week 10, man, obviously we couldn't keep that. But let's aim for 100 this year. No
Yeah.
Instagram live tirades.
Right. Hey, bro. Right, bro. Right, bro. I mean, it was just, bro, it was insane. It was insane how it was going so hard to pay. I just like, no, no. No. I said, I'm not. I'm sure, bro. That you was like, you said you were hilarious. Yeah, bro. I just said that mess with you, but they just went so hard to paint. I just stood on it. Really, that's what I text you. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, bro, they going way too hard in the paint. I was like, I was like, come on, man. Y'all got to stop, bro. Y'all got to stop.
But
Yeah, bro.
I do
Go
got a
ahead.
question for you though. Like if we're
What's
gonna
up?
keep this these jokes going, right? These inside jokes. If there's gonna be a Willie Gaines 2.0, who's gonna be the Cavassier smoke of this year? The guy that we're expecting to have a role, but then just this is dark side Dave, but
Ooh, ooh,
just not even sniffing the field, bro.
oh
Like
my god, bro, bro! Oh my god! I said, oh my god, who is going to
the guy
be?
who gets a raw deal, man. Uh,
Let me see. Who's gonna get the raw deal, bro?
You know what everybody's gonna say? Shiloh. It's gonna be Shiloh. He's not gonna be on the field this year. You know, for some reason, man, everybody wants to act like Shiloh isn't like at the worst one of our best two safeties on the team. I don't get that. I don't understand all the Shiloh hate. Yes, he's a good player, but like we've said, Raw, it's like when we're talking to all of our wonderful fellas that are part of the family here, it's good. They take that as Heisman worthy, NFL, first round draft pick type talent, or you're just trash. Shiloh's in between. That's okay. He's a good player.
Yeah, bro. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Hey, bro. I don't, who is going to be Cavassier? Because there is going to be a Cavassier. Let's don't get it about.
When you're always bringing in better talent, there's always going to be guys, man, that happen like that.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Coach Hayes. I'm getting closer to the dark side, man. Yeah, hey, Coach Hayes, pull up.
Yeah, let me send Coach Hayes this link so he can get in. Coach Hayes, man, why don't you go and pull up, man? Talk to us. Alpha Roo, on that Alpha Roo, Coach Hayes. Alpha, come on, pull on up, bro. But yeah, man. Hey, yeah. Listen, man, I will chat. Let me just tell y'all something, bro. I love y'all. Y'all keep it going. Y'all keep me going. So don't get it twisted. I wasn't trying to run game on you, nothing like that. I was just, what I'm saying? Y'all was giving me some great content, so I had to keep it rolling. You feel me? Hey,
dude,
were great.
You gotta cut that up into like a short, man. Because now Rawhide again. Everybody's saying the Cavassier this year is gonna be Shane Cokes. Ain't no way in hell.
Ain't no way. Ain't no, bro.
No,
bro. Tina Cole called me messy, bro. How was that messy? I don't even understand how that's messy. When people start just being all illogical with it, though, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. No, because I'm debating philosophy and how it works. They're like, no, he's gonna. I was like, I'm just get out of here with that, bro. I mean, let's be honest about it. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest about it. Hey, Coach, hey, go and pull on up. Alpha Roo, go and pull on up. Hey, let me just be.
Can you drop a poll?
I did one poll. I said, do you believe Sapp is coming? 58% says yes. I'll drop another one too.
Dude, how do you drop polls in StreamYard?
What I have to do is I have to also run my YouTube live, right?
Oh, that's too much work.
And then do a poll over there, bro. It's bro, listen. I did all, man. Look here. Hey, listen. I upgraded my internet. You know what I'm saying? I better be able to do it. I got Bishop Frank. What's that? Dr. Newkirk for the 333. Appreciate that, Bishop. He said barbershop straight shots flow. That's right, bro.
We're definitely chopping it up like it's the barbershop right now.
Facts. All right, let me
talking about who's going to be the most disappointed player on the roster next year.
Hey, I'm going to drop this link, guys. What I'll do is I'll just keep it at 3 people on at one time, so it'll be just 5 total. So if you all don't get on, bro, it ain't nothing personal. So y'all hit that link. Coach Hayes, if you in there, man, I want to holler, come on up. But y'all hit that link. RJ been wanting to come on up. So come on up, RJ. Coach Hayes. What's up, Coach Hayes? Alpha Roo, you can pull on up too. What's up?
Man, I got a few minutes, man. Listen, Dave. What's up, boy? Happy New Year. Every word you say, you getting closer to the dark side.
I know, right? I know.
You can see it. You can see the transformation day by day. And I think we need like a dark side podcast eventually.
Bro, you ever seen this? You ever seen this thing that be on the internet? It'd be like, one day after dating a white girl, it'd be like, yo, what's up, baby? 1 week after dating a white girl, it'd be like, hi, we want to keep. Dave, it's in reverse. One day after hanging with Rawhide, Colorado's going to win. 1 week. I don't know. Hey, 2 weeks. Man, that thing ain't looking right. 3 weeks. Who's going to be the new Cavassier Smoke? Well, y'all crazy, man. I ain't messing with y'all, man. Hey, it's 2024. I'm out of it.
Easy on my little bro Smoke. Get y'all somebody else to pick on, man.
Man,
Hey.
poor Smoke can't even get an invite to like the East-West Shrine game right now, man. I saw him.
Bro,
Man.
listen, bro. I tried my best. I campaigned, made T-shirts. Listen, and people out there talking about, nah, they're gonna preserve him this year so he could be fresh for the NFL Combine. I'm leaving that alone, bro. I'm not touching it, dog. With a 10-foot pole or a 12-foot pole, I'm done with it.
I'm not going to drop any names, but the whole narrative of like, well, we're doing him the best by preparing him to just play special teams at the next level. So what the hell is that kind of spin? Man?
That right, hey, Dave, that right there, Dave. That's 8 weeks of hanging with Rawhide. What you just said. See that?
Man, I need like that. Should I like post like a testimonial like at some point? Like, man, this is what's hanging out with Rawhide in the panel has done for me. Like, you know.
Hey, listen, hey, Coach, hey, I be trying to say Dave all the time. Be like, Dave, don't say that. Don't be saying that, Dave. Don't say that.
Listen, bro. People be wanting to come and do the show with me, and I be telling them, dog, like, don't touch me, dog. I'm poison out here, boy. As soon as you accept my stream link, you're gonna be automatically deemed a hater. So guess what, dog? I be trying to keep people off the line, but they keep coming back. So I'm gonna give them what they want.
Give them what they want. Give them what they want. Give them what they want. What's up,
Again,
RJ?
I know I've said this before, but I gotta tell the audience, man. Again, y'all don't know Coach Hayes, man. If y'all are calling him a hater, you got to be calling everybody at DNVR a hater too, man. Which doesn't line up with the narrative. All of you guys picked Colorado to finish with the same record this year, and one's called a hater, then the other people are called fanboys.
Facts. That's a fact. Yeah,
Well,
you didn't know that, Coach Hayes? Yeah, they were saying the same thing for real. You know what I'm saying? That you were saying. Honest to God, true. You feel me? It was like, oh, okay, I can kind of see that angle. But then you said, and I was like, oh, damn, well, they kind of on the same wavelength. But you
Bro,
a
most
hater,
people would-
DNVR ain't. You feel me?
Guess what? You got to call Michael Irvin a hater because he even said 5 or 6 wins. But but my thing is, everybody needs somebody to point the finger at, and I'm the guy, and I'm cool with it, dog. I've come to the point to embrace it. Why that is, I don't know, dog. Maybe because I ain't blowing smoke up people's butt and giving them anal cancer, dog.
Hey, Coach Hayes, hey, you wasn't even in the lineup, though, Coach Hayes. Your face wasn't even in the lineup.
Bro, I be catching strays. I'm just sitting in the car right now. Oh, damn. Caught another stray. God,
Man, come on, man.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What's up, RJ? What's up?
RJ.
Man. Yeah, what's going on? Y'all, what's up, Coach? What's up, Dave? What's up, Farouk? What's going on, y'all?
What up with you? What up with you?
Y'all in the back talking about my boy Smoke. I'm like, dude, don't Brody like that. Leave my little brother alone, man.
I got somebody for you.
What's
I got
up?
somebody for you.
Who that?
I think Tyler Brown might be your new Kavasi Smoke.
But y'all, hey, Alpha, what's up? Hey, I got your email too, Alpha. We gonna holler, man.
Oh yeah, let me know, bro. Let me know.
Yeah, we gonna holler, man. Yeah. I ain't get it by Alpha Roo, but yeah, I saw the name up there for sure. But listen, y'all, I ain't getting into that, dog. I ain't getting into it.
No. But he fits the criteria, though. He fits the criteria. He's somebody that's been waiting to play. Hold up. Let me break it down. Let me break it down for the chat too. He's somebody that everybody loves, and they've been waiting for him to play. They recruited on top of him, and he got one more year left to play? Yeah, he fit that criteria, baby. He fit it.
If he doesn't,
we talked about it, though. We talked about it.
Rudy status. I can't handle that.
We talked about it when they were all these new recruits. We was talking about it like he might not even play. You hear me? But everybody just want their fan favorites to play. You don't want the best player to play, and that might not be good for business. You feel me? Like we know he's a fan favorite. He's on the videos and all of it. If he ain't better than Justin Myers or he ain't better than Tyler Johnson, like bro, why do you want him on the field?
I got another hot take for you. If he ain't starting, if he ain't starting in the spring game, his ass need to transfer to San Diego State.
Damn.
Oh, you gonna put him out there with Coach Lewis?
Hey, shit. There's somebody that will pick him up quick.
Hey, Coach
He
Lewis
won't be in the
went
quarter
ahead
too
and
long. He's
told
a
Boy
good
to get
player.
out of there, so he might be okay.
Yeah, I'm a hater. Look at it. He's gonna be like, he a hater. He a hater.
RJ, what you saying?
They do
What
have-
you in that chat? Wait, hold on, RJ. What you in that chat talking about? The analysts can coach.
No, sir.
They can't quote unquote. They can't quote unquote. But never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Bro, you can't tell. Hey, you can't tell them now. Listen, you can't tell them they can't coach, but again, do people slip and slide a little bit? Sure.
Right. Yeah.
But by rule, no, you can't. But you can't tell them that, dog.
Bro,
They don't want to hear that.
But the good teams don't play by the rules. Let's just
they
say
don't. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's a rule too, with like how much time you can practice and all that. Man, we be tearing that up.
Hey, listen. Well, RJ, he said specifically, we talking about the rule. Where he said, what, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, the slide, just simply the rule. You don't want him as you don't want Warren Sapp as an analyst. What good is that?
Nah, that ain't.
I mean, he got to
Ain't
start somewhere, especially with what happened. You feel me? So that's probably what they'll end up throwing him till everything blows over, I guess, so he can prove himself. I don't know what CU's gonna have him do something with like choruses or they gonna make him do something. Like he ain't coming in here scot free and just gonna start. You feel me? Like it's not gonna happen like it.
But I got a question for you. Okay, so by definition, an analyst is somebody that kind of looks over the offense, looks over the defense, looks over the special teams. At the end of the day, Warren Sapp is a defensive lineman. Traditionally, I wouldn't think that person would be an analyst over the deep or analyst of anything. You need him to be on the field talking to the kids. That's not a traditional analyst type of thing. These linemen aren't analysts for the most part.
Yeah, like for example, the analyst role is a person that does film, game planning. You can go over film in the room with the players. They cannot instruct on the football field. That's really the main rule. They cannot instruct on the football field. They can go out there and help set up drills, you know, and as they setting the bag down, they might say, hey, Rawhide, put your hand a little higher. We get it. But they are not instructing or leading the drills. Now, does that happen? Yes, we get it. But if the NCAA compliance person is out there and they see that, they can report it. Do they always do it? Not necessarily. You understand? But, I mean, like you said, we're just telling you what the rule is. Now, you take from it what you want, but here's a perfect example. It goes to show you think Colorado can afford more than 10 headsets? Sure they can. But the rule says you only have 10. So guess what? Tim Brewster had to give up one.
Get up.
That's fact.
You think a football team only has 10 headsets? Hell, Nick Saban used to break one a game. But they can only use 10 at a time, and therefore Brewster had to go to the analyst role. So therefore Pat Shurmur could come into the coordinator role, and he had to give up the headset. If that don't explain it, then I can't help you for the 24, dog.
But most people should already know that. You ain't
but that's not fair. But that's not fair because there are a lot of new CUs who don't know that. They just think anybody can coach. So
now what I'm saying they should know that by example. They ain't never seen Trevor do any special teams coaching on Well Off or any of them videos.
Most of them don't know who Trevor is though, dog.
Yeah, we had like 6 bald white guys on our team, man. They couldn't put them apart.
But the point remains. Did y'all see? Hey, hold on. Ask y'all a question. Did y'all ever see the special teams getting coached by anybody in Well Off? You see everybody but the special team.
Yeah.
You ain't never seen no old boy over there coaching them? Never did you see that.
Right. He the coordinator means, and the word coordinator doesn't mean play caller. Coordinator means just what it said. It's synonymous, I guess, in essence. Oh, you the coordinator, you the person called play. But that's not always the case, dog. Coordinator means you coordinate, like my man Witherspoon. You got to coordinate. Other than that, bro, you put the plan together, the game plan. Ryan Day got an offensive coordinator, right? But he called a play. Josh Heupel got offensive coordinator. He called a play. Lincoln Riley got offensive coordinator. He called the plays. Come on, guys.
Hey, let me get this $2 dolo off again. As I got that from my man Coach Hayes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and also let me tell y'all this. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just fertilizing the brain. Hey, fertilizing the brain. Now again, I got that from AKA Coach Hayes. You know what I'm saying?
No, Michael Irvin actually.
But I got it from you though. I got it from you. Hey, Bishop Frank, Dr. Newkirk with the $2 said, barbershop, check your oxtails and gumbo has stray shots. You right, bro. Both catching strays, but you know what I'm saying? We didn't put Coach Hayes on the picture, on the thumbnail. His face didn't make the thumbnail. You ain't
What picture? What picture?
You ain't look at the thumbnail. You need to look at the little thumbnail. You know what I'm saying?
The thumbnail of what though? Of what?
The most hated creators for CP.
When was that show? When was that?
Now, we doing it now. This is the show.
Oh, I'm out, dog. Listen, no.
Hey,
I ain't no. Hey, I'm Kaiser Soze. Hey, I'm Kaiser Soze. Oh God! All right, how about this? How about I be the detective?
You the detective? You won't.
Yeah, I'm the one. Hey, I'm the one y'all lied to, dog.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, guys, do y'all mind if I take that? Hey, RJ, you mind? I ain't gonna do you like some folks, even though it's my show, bro. I want to cut that what you said about the new Kavase Smoke Tyler Brown. Can I cut that, RJ?
Yeah, you cool, bro.
Hold on, guys, before I go. Who is this? So I see Big Worm, Dave, right. Law, right. You, and who was the last one on the left?
This is Coach K, dude. Which is kind
of Coach K. Yeah. I never saw his face.
Yeah, he ain't even really a hater though.
No, I never saw his face.
We ain't no hater either though. Let's get that straight.
Well, no, we're just most hated. Doesn't mean we're
most
haters.
hated. Yeah, the most hated. My bad. Why is Coach K the most hated though? I don't know why he
Hey, Raw. I see you cleaned it up though. What's you that? Think you slick?
What are you talking about?
CP super fan. Why you just don't call it the cult, dog? We getting rid of that word?
I didn't make it though. I didn't make it. Old man made it. I ain't make it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it.
I hear y'all be talking about super fan, man. CULT.
Coach Hayes, I got a question for you.
What's up, buddy?
So that report came out today, that reportedly Ohio State has spent $13 million on retaining, their players and bringing in new guys for the 24 class. My question to you is, if that's what Ohio State's spending, what the hell is Miami spending for their players?
All I'm going to tell you, dog, it ain't tricking if you got it. That's all I can tell you. Hey, listen, it ain't tricking if you got it. Here's what I tell people, dog. It is what it is. People paying for it. And I've never been a person to be like, oh, he only went there because they paid him. Well, guess what? We got players that we paid for. They got players they paid for. And you get what you negotiate. And I call it at that. And it is what it is, bro. Like, it is now, if it was a thing where one team was doing it and nobody else could do it, then I have something to say. Guess what? Up these 13 million is a drop in the bucket for these multi-millionaires. Yeah. These billionaires. Dog, they spend that on foolishness, dog. And they're going to get it back tenfold. They're not just giving it away like you give it to a dude on the corner and you're not getting nothing back. They got ROI, dog. They're going to tie those dudes into businesses. They're going to tie those dudes and push them towards agencies and get kickbacks from agents. And they're going to tie that business into marketing. They're going to get their money back in some form. Now, they may take a loss, but think about it. If I spend, let's say I'm one of the billionaires, and I spend $1 million on 10 players. That's 10 million. I only need one dude to hit out of those 10. I need a 10% chance of one of them dudes to make it big. I've covered my $10 million investment plus some. If I get 2 dudes, I'm living. 3 dudes, I made it. 4 dudes, shit. That's baseball batting averages, dog. It's the only place you can go under 500 and go to the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. And if they funnel it through the school, it's a write-off, from my understanding. If they funnel it through the school, they got to get it for a tax write-off anyway.
Yep.
They're going to double dip. They're going to write off. They're going to write it off. And they're going to say, because I want to be able to push into Hayes' sports agency at the same time. It's business, dog. And I don't know why people. Matter of fact, Maurice Clarett, I just retweeted this, and I got to run after this. I'm coming. Maurice Clarett just tweeted this. He said he was sitting in his car and he was looking around, and he said, "I'm looking at all these businesses. I see a Denny's, Orange Theory, Dunkin' Donuts, Walmart, blah, blah. Nobody cares what these CEOs make in these companies. So why do you care what these players make?"
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was brilliant. Nobody goes into Dunkin' Donut and be like, $3 for a donut, CEO making how much? No. Bro, so who cares?
You right, bro. You preaching. Bro, I've been saying that. For
And that's Maurice Clarett. That was Maurice Clarett. I just retweeted it. If y'all want to hear it verbatim, I probably jacked it up a little bit, but damn.
Oh man, they did you wrong, Coach Hayes. They got you a 5'9", man.
Oh shit.
5'9". You got to add some inches to that, cuz that's fun. And you got to put a little gray in the beard. That's my old FIU picture, dog.
Oh,
that's
man.
funny.
That's old man, though. That's old man.
Old man, hey, I need to hire him to do thumbnails. He quick as hell.
Bro, he good, bro. He good. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you heard me? We were just talking about it. Hey, I was like, oh man.
He done cut it out perfect and everything.
Got you.
Yeah, man, but listen.
Up and everything, you hear me?
But that boy took the gray out. That boy done hooked me up.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that line on point too. Your line on point and everything.
But I got that Steve Harvey man unit.
For sure.
But listen, I got to run, guys. I'm gonna be listening, but I got to run, man, right quick. Much love, man, to you hating. Y'all some hating dudes, man. Stay off my line. Hey, and Raw, I ain't forget about you, dog. LV told me I ain't forget about it. But in January, I be trying to restart up the wheel to get the new stuff going. But I'm gonna call you. I'll call you later on.
All right, bet.
All right, Dave. All right, hey, how about hit you up? Shut up, guys. Bye.
All right.
Oh man, but RJ Alperu, we got old man up here on the scene. You know what I'm saying? But man, listen. Let's be real about it, man. RJ, you can't do my man Tyler Brown like that, bro.
I mean, look, based on what I saw from the lineman that they bought in film wise, and I know everybody likes to do PPF grade. For anybody that don't know, I'm pretty sure I said it before. I evaluate these dudes and see you bring in something like what Rico knows. I don't know if y'all know who Rico knows is. I got the idea from him. So I was like, oh, it's a good idea. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit of that, if you know what I'm saying, since I got kids out there or whatever. So like I do my own kind of PPF thing, and like these linemen they bring in are pretty good. Like Tyler Johnson's probably the best lineman that they bought in the portal. You know, like I remember telling y'all, David Connor could kick in to play guard. I told you I could play guard. He was on I think it was Chino's podcast. I played guard before. I like playing guard. So I was like, I remember watching that practice film when me and Keontae was out there on a visit. So like, there's a lot of talent coming back that we're not talking about, and then you got the kids that you're bringing in. You feel me? So there's only 5 spots on that line, and 2 of them are short up, right? It's Jordan Seaton and Tyler Johnson, right? Bro, you got 3 more spots left, man. Do you really just want to put dudes out there because they fan favorites, they on well off, all that, or do you want the best product on the field to protect you? You got a better chance of winning games when 2's on the field. You hear me? Protect 2 at all costs. Get your run game going. You know what I'm saying? And you're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wasn't too big on the Bedford kid. I'm glad he went to Oregon. They're gonna be mad when they get him on the field. He's trash. Khalil Benson, I think he could possibly listen, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I didn't like him. I didn't like his film. Khalil Benson's okay. Khalil Benson can come in and do stuff. I kept telling the people like I like Justin Myers too. I think he could be somebody that you kick in there as well. So like, listen, bro, it's so many pieces out there that you can put on the field.
Who's your starting lineup right now, RJ?
Hey, wait, Dave. You just gonna let him slide by what he said. You just gonna let him slide that right on by.
Well, we get to this. You're either Heisman or you're trash. You know, so if he's not Heisman, he must be trash.
No, I mean Bedford's that bad. I mean, I watched
Bedford.
I don't like Bedford. Yeah, the guy that went to Oregon. He's I thought he was overhyped.
Yes, I agree.
But for me, it's going to be Seaton, Johnson, Yakuri Walker, I think David Conner's going to end up starting at the other guard and Savion Washington.
Now,
you going to split some Justin Myers in there as well.
Now, I know that there's been a lot of talk about Yakiri Walker again. They say the centers don't have to be the biggest guys, but I mean, Jack Bailey's bigger than Yakiri Walker, man. Like, is that an issue for you at all, or RJ, or is it more so the center position that is able to, I don't know, you're able to deal with that a little bit better, like a size disadvantage? Yeah.
So traditionally, what you want your center to do is just to be able to be strong and mobile. So centers, the size vary, but when you watch good centers, they're all the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can get to the second level good. Usually the centers that gave me issues as a linebacker were the ones that were strong as shit and fast as shit. So, like, I can't beat you to the point, and I can't get you off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be 6'6", 350 or 6'1", 280, but if you're strong, you can snap the ball. You know what I'm saying? Swing your hands up when you snap the ball, kind of like shooting a pistol, which is what I teach my kids. I have a center that I'm kind of training right now. Shoot your arm, shoot the pistol out. You know what I'm saying? When you get the ball out, you're going to be. I watched Yakiri Walker's film. Now, granted, it is at UConn. He's pretty good at being able to sneak out to the second level. An initial stroke to hold at the spot and then get to the second level was one of the big things that people underrate me. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be a big battle between him and Tyler Brown. Now, Tyler Brown wins it. That's cool. Put him on the field. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of competition at those inside spots because all of those guys can do more than one thing, right? Mm-hmm. All of those guys can play center and guard. You know what I'm saying? So I could possibly be wrong, man. I don't know. They got so much versatility inside. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but also the center normally, especially in the shotgun offense, the center really has to be really smart and kind of call out the blocking schemes, especially the pass blocking schemes.
Yep.
So if you Tyler Brown, I think he has all the physical traits, the size, the speed, the strength. But that's kind of when you got number 2 back there, which is like, Heisman Trophy top draft pick, you really don't want to take a chance of putting in someone that really hasn't really played center when you just brought in somebody that is a center. That's what they do. So I'm really looking at him. Personally, I would say he has to win a guard position more so than the center position.
Yeah.
Because you definitely don't want nobody back there not being able to call out the blocking schemes. Or you got to teach him the blocking schemes and the pass protection from the center and call out who's the Mike linebacker, who's the wheel linebacker. You got to call all that stuff out. Who's the blitzer? How we gonna turn protection? There's a lot of things you got to do at center.
And to Alfarou's point real quick, like as a linebacker, when I play, like if you're not talking, if your offensive line isn't talking, I love it. Because that means y'all don't know what y'all doing. You hear me? Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all don't know who's the mic, which is most people would think it means middle linebacker, but when they ask for the mic, they're asking for the person that's in the position to blow up the play. So like if they're saying he's the mic, they're not talking about the middle linebacker. They're identifying the player that can blow up the play, the player that's beside that's most dangerous to the play. I don't know if anybody knows that.
Or when they say who the mic is, that's where the count starts from. So you have 5 linemen. Every now and then you might have a tight end or you might have a running back blocking. So if the linemen are taking care of 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, if they say number 50 is the mic, that means that's where they're going to start their count from. And that means the backside has to take care of that. So when you say this is the mic, whether it's the middle linebacker or the outside linebacker, it's telling the old lineman that's where the count starts from. And it tells the quarterback and it tells the running backs where your count starts from. And then every now and then, if they blitz an extra person and you don't have enough people blocking, it also tells the quarterback you got that guy. So that means we're not going to block that guy. That means the ball got to get out fast. So all of that stuff matters. All of that stuff matters.
It does. He's not lying. All of it matters. Like I said, if I know you ain't communicating, you ain't talking, linebacker, I will line up, and you ain't even pointed out nobody, none of that. Y'all know what's going on. We're going to work on y'all. Give me 2 series to see what they doing. All right, now I got it down. I'm telling everybody, look for this, look for that. It's a lot of stuff goes on, but that O-line got to talk, man. They have to talk.
And not just the passing game, also the running game. You got to know when you're going to down block. You got to know when you're going to chip block. You got to know when you're just going to let him free. If it's a zone play, who we going to let free and let them come up the field. It's a lot, man, and to learn that between now and then, it's a lot. It's a lot. At center, now guard and tackles are pretty much edge people, but they kind of feed off of the center. If the center know what he's doing, it's like a dance. He's the guy that's kind of keeping the rhythm, keeping what everybody's supposed to be doing, what we're trying to do. Yeah, so it's more the nuances, the stuff that you always talk about, Rawhide. You want to teach the chat, you want to teach the people a little bit more about football. And we can have a whole conversation, especially if you bring Law Dog or somebody like that up. Because you're just like me, I play linebacker. If you brought one of them guys up, and he'll talk about what the offense is seeing, I'll talk about what the defense is seeing, and people will learn a whole lot more about this game of football. It's a lot of stuff going on out there.
Facts, bro. I wanted to ask you, if y'all don't mind, I kind of swing this conversation. Kind of want to ask Al Farouk. I mean, RJ, you can chime in too. You know what I'm saying? You understand it like that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit about Lamar Jackson, it's an NFL game, and it's really more so about the type of pressure that quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson places on the defense. So as a linebacker, you know what I'm saying? What type of pressure does a guy like Lamar Jackson put on that defensive side of the ball?
Well,
play with little bro. You want to go first, Alpha? I'll play with little bro.
Yeah. Okay, so I can kind of talk from experience because I played against Michael Vick a couple of times, like 3 or 4 times. So the pressure that he put on us, I think Lamar Jackson's offense is more suitable for him, and I think he's probably a better passer because he kind of throws the ball out and kind of times the routes. But the pressure is if you blitz him, obviously that puts your secondary and your linebackers at a bind because now you got people man to man. But then if you don't blitz him and you kind of go in zone, if your D line can't condense the pocket, this guy can just break out. It's hard, man. Because I'm gonna tell you this: as a defensive lineman or a linebacker blitzing, when you blitz and you free and you about to get a sack and he scrambles and gets a first down on a third and 7, that's one of the most demoralizing things that can happen. You getting first downs when they weren't first downs. Them things, and the D line tired. Now they like, damn, I got to chase this dude around all day long. Man, because now how you rush, like if you got a pocket quarterback that just stands there, you can do a lot of things with your pass. You can come up the field, you can come underneath, you can do a lot of stuff because you like, he's going to be a statue. I could just hit him. I just got to get to the spot. With Lamar, you got to almost have a controlled rush. It's not the same type of rush. You just can't come flying up the field because if you miss him, this dude can take this thing for 60 for a touchdown. So it's a lot of things that you can't account for, and you can't really be practiced against. You can't simulate it at practice because it's rare that somebody has that type of ability that's on the bench. So it is what it is. That's from my viewpoint. I know when we played Vic in Atlanta, it was just like that. It was just one of them things where you just like, dude, I know he's fast, but man, good gracious, this dude was fast. And I was more of a special teams player, but I got a chance to play and start one of the games against him. Yeah, it was a problem. It was a problem.
And another thing is y'all don't know how fast these dudes really is until y'all go see them in person. Like y'all thinking they fast until you got to go out there and guard him in the box, like he said, and he get loose on you. You like, what in the world just happened? That dude is like the pressure he puts on as a linebacker. I'm a big down and distance guy, so when I go out there, I'm always looking at down and distance. So now first down can become. I mean, Lamar can take off. So I have to be able to understand like Al Farouk said, you have to kind of control your rush. What makes me comfortable when Lamar's crazy fast? How can I slow down but still stay at the same speed to keep up? It's crazy. And a lot of times what happened is defensive ends are collapsed. They won't hold the edge. So now I'm liable for that as well because my defensive ends is out of the play. So like it's crazy. Now with a regular quarterback, you ain't got to worry about that. I can drop or down and distance if it's first and 10. Oh man, they gonna run the ball. I can commit quicker. You can't commit with Lamar out there. It's gonna be a run, but who's gonna run it?
Right.
It's gonna be a run, but who's gonna run it?
Right. I've seen people even try to put a spy. He's so fast, you can't even really put a spy on him. I've seen people put spies on him. He still outrun the spy. And what a spy is, for you guys that might not know, is you can put a zone defense behind it, but you got one person dedicated to watch the quarterback. Man, that dude's so fast.
5-year-olds,
yeah. Well, I'm talking to everybody that's listening, because some people are like, what is a spy? You know what I'm saying? I'm just explaining. A spy is on defense on third downs. There's one person designated for the quarterback in case he scrambles. Man, Lamar Jackson has seen that so many times, and he just straight up beat that spy he beats the spy all the time. So you can't even spy him like that.
I was there in practice. Like, I was at Louisville when he was a freshman, you feel me? And I was a spy in practice, and I said, what do y'all want me to do? I don't know he's too fast, bro, you tripping. So he gets his cadence going. I'm like, man, Dugray embarrassed me. They snapped the ball. They did the read option. We ran a little read option in Louisville. Man, he did his read option, man, and I'm like, all right, bet I'm here. So I done slid to the left because he's coming. I'm ready to tear him up. Man, I didn't even get a boot on him, bro. He got up through so quick. I said, you know what? It's over, man. I don't know what to do with dude. He's crazy fast, y'all. Like, for real. That man is a speed demon.
Yep, for sure. Jonas Law Dog, what's up, fellas?
What up, y'all? What's going on? You feel me?
I can't call it, bro. I'm bracing for impact, man. I'm waiting on this Chiefs game, and I'm nervous as hell.
Well, you picked the Bills, right?
Hell no.
I see Baker Mayfield out there doing Baker Mayfield stuff.
Kansas City.
Hey, matter of fact, look, hey, Dave, let me ask you a question, Dave. What do you think about the offensive line? Who do you think is going to be the starters? I want to get your opinion on that. That's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Man, that's a great question. I think that, we'll probably see Seaton at the left tackle. We'll see Mayers and Johnson there at the guard positions. The center right tackle is kind of where I feel like it's most up in the air. Like, I think Benson's a good player, but I don't know if he's really any different from like an ability standpoint like Savion Washington is. That's just I think that's going to be a pretty close competition. Like you said, we'll see what happens with David Connor. And then in center, dude, like, I guess if I had to put my money on it, I would put it on Tyler Brown just because he's already been here. But I feel like it's a total toss-up at those specific two positions. But I'd also like us to bring in another tackle because, I know that guy from Alabama, he kind of got better as the season went on, Proctor. Yeah. But it would be nice to have somebody that, in case Seaton does need to, sit back and learn for a little bit longer.
I think on Phillip Houston, the guy from FIU. I like his game.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about Phillip Houston.
Yeah. I forgot about dude. Yeah. He is a little undersized, but he can play.
Yeah, he can play.
Yeah, but speaking of Seaton, I wanted to ask Law Dog a question.
Okay.
Law Dog. Okay. Traditionally, I have numbers in my head from when I remember when I went to school. But when you were offensive lineman coming in as a freshman, what was your bench press coming in from high school?
Oh, I can tell you, I want a weight room guy. So I was more on the field. Come see me on the field. You can lift all that shit in the weight room you want to.
Right.
You translate it to the field. So I didn't start getting strong. When I started getting like my actual strength is when I started doing push-ups. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I started doing like my junior, senior year of college is when I just got on the ground and I started just doing push-ups at home. And I did some in high school for a while, but I stopped. But the 3 times I noticed when I actually got strong is when I started doing push-ups. So I say I was probably maxing out at like 365.
Right. So when you got stronger, could you see a big difference on the field?
Well, see, I played through leverage, so I always I could say the only time I noticed my game translate is one time I was at practice, and there's this white dude named Ethan, and he played guard, and I was just watching him like I was just trying to, I don't know, you just see somebody do something, and then it kind of like just click in your brain. I just learned how he used his hands on his run fit,
right,
and I started to apply it to my game, and that's what took me to the next level because I knew how to use my hands and like. Because the run game is all about breaking your hands through your feet.
Oh yeah, together. It all has to come. It all has to come together.
Right. I was just being athletic, making blocks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got to the point to where I can actually use my hands and run fit. The game it became so easy because I always felt like even though I wasn't weak at the run game, I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And then when I figured out how to do it. It was just like, oh, this easy. Run game easy too.
So with that being the case, that's why I wanted to ask you, because on my end, strength matters a lot. The linebacker speed and
Right.
strength, you got to be able to lineman.
Right. I mean, you said how strong does he got to be? Well, okay, I kind of see what you're getting at. I seen how you looked at on that bench press, and I was looking the same.
I was looking at hey, when you come in as a freshman though, them weight rooms be different. You feel me?
Yeah,
you be intimidated, bro.
Yeah, don't get it fucked up. That shit heavy.
Yeah, bro, you be intimidated, bro. Real talk. I was first down to Kentucky. I was like, what in the world? What are they doing?
I got to understand this. That probably wasn't his first rep. You probably did your warm-up set. That probably was like 160, 185. You probably had 10 of them, then 8, then 6. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then he lifting with the older dude, so he probably trying to keep up, you know what I'm saying? So nah, that shit be heavy though. But yeah, I look just like C. I had the little wiggle in my arm.
That boy was shaking like a 57 Chevy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he got everything them dudes don't got, and that's feet work, bro. The offensive linemen just start through your feet, especially at tackle. If you got feet, you already clear and above them guys, no matter how strong they is, because it's like it's a finesse game. What I tell people is, tackle is really a big corner, because you play on the same island and you play against the same athlete. You can take
angles. You playing angles, yeah,
right?
Playing angles.
Dude, think about it. The dude that played DN, he running just as fast as the receivers at the combine.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so we dealing with that going backwards. That's the same thing a corner do. So I just say I'm a big corner.
Hey, what you think about his hands though?
He gotta learn. I feel like Coach Aloha bring him along the speed, but I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like he's confident. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna lose confidence easily. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a transition period where you're gonna be like, damn, like, because a lot of guys gonna surprise you, because it be the guys you don't think good that surprise you. You know what I'm saying? And so he may have a good rep against maybe like the Sam Okola guy, and then lose a rep to like a Shane Coates, or Shane, you know what I'm saying? A Shane Cooks, or whatever. And it'll surprise you because it's just like a different type. And then it's, people read keys. There's so much that go into the game that he'll catch once he, get to watching film, being in practice and doing it over again. And then if it's guys next to him that's good, he'll get better. Like if he next to like the Tyler Johnson guy, he's gonna be a better tackle, because he's gonna have somebody that's been through it and been through that fire to rely on and to be able to communicate. Because the number one thing about O-line is it's 5 different individuals, but you got to be on one accord. You know what I'm saying? If you're not on one accord, then shit, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter.
Yeah. So man, y'all went up here at first, so I gotta give y'all that question, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got a little nasty earlier, bro. So what y'all think about Tyler Brown being the new Kavase Smoke?
I went and caught a few clips of the UConn guy. I'm willing to bet money. Yeah.
I told y'all you carry Walker good, bro.
Yeah, bro. He got it. That little undersized,
that nigga fast. That dude fast, bro.
Yeah,
he's good. I give it to him.
He's a natural center. Like he's a natural. But listen, y'all gotta understand. Like it's not uncommon for linemen to rotate. So it can be some opportunity for Tyler. Like if he not, you know what I'm saying? If he not like the first guy.
Hey, linemen rotate.
Yeah, like I rotated in college. I got hip to it. But yeah, if you watch, sometimes if you got like a strong enough guy, you'll move your left guard to kick him over. Like when I was in college, I got to the point to where I would go to left tackle and my backup would come in. You know what I'm saying? Or the backup, the right tackle. I mean the left tackle would the right tackle would come to left, and then the backup would come in at right. You know what I'm saying? It's done like that. Every third series, bro, I would come out the game. I was on the injury.
You liked that shit?
Huh?
You liked that?
I was injured at some point.
Well, you were hurt, so I see why.
We did that before, as far as in the inside position.
But when you was held, did you like that though?
Hell nah, but it works like that though. Because I'm saying I was injured, but it do work like that. You will see. You just gotta start paying attention to it, bro. You'll see a guy come out the game, bro, and it'll be a guard. And it's just like, okay, for example, y'all seen the Oregon State game when the quarterback came in on the third series?
Yeah.
Aiden
Talking about
Child.
Child.
Child,
You see how he come in third series.
He scored on that series too, I think.
Right, but that's something they already have. Like before the game, okay, look, we're gonna put you in the third series. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. And what it does is it allows that guys to get reps. So if you do have an injury, you know what I'm saying, you're not just too far off your bases because these guys already communicated with this guy. You know what I'm saying? It's if you got a strong guy, you're gonna get him on the field.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Or you can play him at the extra lineman for like short yardage and stuff like that. So just kind of let him know he's getting in on that package.
I don't know. I feel like that nigga gonna cry here on start. They fucking around to start.
Who you about, Tyler, bro?
Yeah.
Man, boy, they gonna have a situation on their hands, boy.
Yeah. You know he a fan favorite and shit.
I know.
I mean, if he don't start though, I mean it's just a testament to the talent that they brought in. You feel me? Because last year he starts without even thinking. That's what Robbie. But last year he starts without even thinking. Now this year they done brought in some people where you like,
Just like last year, last year they said.
You know what I mean?
Just like last year they said he was the strongest person on the team. If he was the strongest person on the team, boy, that was a problem, boy.
Yeah, bro.
He was the strongest person on the team, boy. I see why they got out. I see why we got ran in the ground, bro.
Boy, y'all silly, bro. Y'all crazy,
listen,
bro. Y'all crazy.
If he was the strongest person on the team, he did 27 reps.
Yeah, that's not that strong. That's not super strong. Yeah, that's not super strong.
Come on, man. You got these dudes coming in doing 36.
Yeah, I was doing as a linebacker. I was doing about 29. I want to say 29. We had a dude doing 37. We had a freshman linebacker did 32. I was like, man, these Negroes are strong. They're strong out this joint.
Y'all was motherfuckers getting a good 15 out of me, 15, 20. Hey, that's it.
No,
I got
but at my
pro day,
yeah, at my highest, I got up to about in the league because I got stronger when I get in the league. I got way stronger, way faster in the league. I got up to about 475, 465 on the bench and about 4.4. My fastest time was 4.48 at linebacker.
You a bad man.
Oh yeah,
no. I was okay. I got stronger. I wasn't doing that in high school, and I wasn't doing that coming out of college. But I got to that later on in my.
All right, guys. Before I get going, I got one question for the panel. Since y'all played, when you're on defense, and you see your opponent, and you see you got a quarterback there who's like 6'4", as opposed to a quarterback that's 5'11". Does that make a difference for you guys at all? Or do I just overrate this height thing? From a quarterback position standpoint, y'all tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It might be weird. The one thing I don't like, for a D lineman, a small quarterback is fun, but for a linebacker and a DB, it's not because you can't see the ball coming out. So when you drop it in coverage, and it's a shorter quarterback, you just look up and the ball is out because I can't see his windup. I can't see him. Think about it. Like somebody like Kyler Murray, I can't see the ball. It's like those small running backs that hide behind linemen. I can't see him. I'm just hitting linemen, hitting holes, and just making sure, I did my job. Like when I see a big back like an Eddie George there when I used to love going up against Eddie George and them guys. I know who you are. I'm about to smack you. I'm about to see you. But when you got a small quarterback, man, by the time, and sometimes that 10th of a second of seeing the wind up and being able to drive on the ball is the difference between me breaking it up or the difference between me intercepting the ball. So I'd rather see a bigger quarterback with a wind up so I can see it than the small quarterback back there where I don't see the ball until it's already past the line.
Huh.
So, somebody else can have a different opinion, but that's my opinion.
I don't. You took it right out of my mouth. I was about to say that. Well, it's a little dude. And then behind these big linemen, like, cause the linemen be big, like you think lineman is big until you get up to these dudes in real life 6'8", 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Like dudes is huge. You feel me? So you get a little dude, like you really can't see dude release the ball. So you really just be, you know what I'm saying, kind of going off, what you've seen on film, you know what I'm saying, route concepts and like I said, down the distance and all that stuff to just kind of give yourself a chance in it. But when you got some little dudes back there, you can't see them release the ball. You know what I'm saying? You can't see them maneuver in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a quick dude and he's back there, he doesn't drop back. Like by the time I get my drop back, he's out of there. I can't see him. He's 5'5". You hear me? I don't know where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So Alfred hit it on the head, man. For real, real talk.
Well, damn.
That messed you
I mean, I'm with you though. I like the big 6'5", 6'6" quarterbacks as prototypes, but as a player, shit.
Oh, that's funny, man.
It's hard to find them It's hard to find them dudes, though, Dave.
I know.
Yeah, Dave. What were you thinking, Dave? What were you thinking? You thought it was on defense? I mean, what were you thinking about for a D lineman or a linebacker? What are you thinking about?
Man, I was just hoping, like, you know, like I guess some of these shorter quarterbacks, you know, to get on the field, they got to be a little bit more elusive. They can get outside the pocket, so maybe that's a little bit more frustrating. But in terms of like just dealing with them from the pocket standpoint, it's like, man, they're not going to be able to see these receivers, man. Like, we're going to be able to get to this guy quick.
They see more than we do.
Yeah,
right. But you're right. But I think they do have a problem because they got to find windows to pass it. That's what I said. For the D linemen, they like it. But for somebody in the secondary or linebacker in coverage, you like, is the ball out? Where the ball? Oh, damn. Then all of a sudden you see the ball come out the back end. You're like, whoa, I didn't even see him wind up. You know what I mean? It's like a pitcher. Like, is it easy to hit a pitcher with a longer windup or a shorter windup in baseball? Right. Sometimes a shorter windup, all of a sudden the ball is right up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. That's why I said film too. Like, you gotta watch film, bro. Like, when I first came into college, you feel me? Like, I wasn't no film dude. Like, I'm not going to watch film, man. That's crazy. Like, we didn't watch film in high school. Well, I did, and I'm good enough. I know what's going on. Yeah, right, bro. You need to watch film because you need to understand, you know what I'm saying, what certain people like to do on certain downs. You know what I'm saying? What does this lineman like to do? Does he load up this way is it a run? Does he load up this way if it's a pass? Does this receiver put his hand on his head if it's this or does that? I as a linebacker, evaluated all that. You feel me? Like, when I was a junior, when I went to Louisville, I started getting all that in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, man, now I got to understand everything. You feel me? It's only going to elevate my game. Because what you see on film is what they're going to do. You feel me? They're not going to pull nothing on film that you ain't seen for real unless it's like a little trick play or something. But they don't do trick plays the whole game, bro. They playbook. You know what I'm saying? They on their digs, they on their curls, they on their slants, they on their nines. It really just depends on down and distance, the receivers. You got to understand, you know what I'm saying, how good your defenders are. Like, do I need to get my 45 out quicker because my slot receiver can't guard this guy? It's a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a ball quarterback back, and like he said, bro, that ball just coming out, and you don't know what's going on.
Man, that is so interesting. I've never heard that before. So I appreciate you guys sharing that context. That's very interesting. But yeah, I guess at the NFL level, I'm trying to think. It's like, okay, like Kyler Murray's kind of the only short guy that I feel like is good.
You got Kyler Murray, you got Russell Wilson. I mean, to me, short is 6 foot. You feel me? So a lot of the quarterbacks.
Yeah. Anybody 6? I'd say 6'1". I'd say 6'1" and below. 6'1" and below. Because them linemen in the pro, man, they 6'6", 6'7". They like houses. I ain't gonna lie.
Huge, bro.
You don't, man. They some big dudes. You be sitting up in there like, man, if we got in a fight, I gotta kill you. Like, literally, I really have to kill you.
Them dudes,
you like a big old house. You big.
I got intimidated when I went to the Browns. I ain't gonna cap. I was out there. I met Myles Garrett, y'all. Man, that nigga is huge, bro. Like, what in the fuck is this? Nigga, you Myles Garrett? You really 6'6"? Like, oh my God. Man, I'm cooked, bro. It's over. Yeah. It's over. Real talk. Them dudes is huge and fast, bro. Huge. All of them. Ain't nobody small. You think 6'3", 6'4" small? Go actually meet somebody 6'4" to lead.
Yeah, there's some big guys. I played with Flozell Adams. That was a big mamma jamma, bro. And I played against your boy. He played at Baltimore. I know Law Dog remember him. He was an all-pro everything. What's his name? The big offensive tackle?
Ogden.
Oh my God. Man, his arms look like
I met him too. Yeah, he's huge.
Man, Ogden looked like his arms can block 3 people at once, dog. That's a big old boy. It's a big boy.
There's some big boys out there. Something different.
Yeah, Law Dog's a big guy, but at 6'5", Law Dog will be, he'd be He be just kind of average in there. Aldo's a huge guy.
Real talk.
But we're talking about 6'7". We talking about some, and there was this one guy for Chicago Bears, Gibson, a long time ago. He used to be able to do the splits. I remember he was on TV doing the split. This dude was 6'9", 400 pounds, played for the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. I don't think you guys remember him, but his name was Gibson. I think it was Aaron Gibson or something like that. This dude's 6'9", 400 pounds, offensive tackle, huge, soft as hell, but huge as a mug.
Yeah, 6'9" guys, like you see 6'9" guys. And what's crazy, it kind of become regular. Cause my roommate was 6'9", but once you get around him, it started to make you feel. I'm like, well, if they think he big, how big am I? So I'm like, I don't think that big. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, I got to be big for me not to think he, because I know he's 6'9". You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it get kind of crazy.
Hey, Dave, you okay? Your chat, you ain't getting in trouble for being over here, are you? No, I mean, they giving him the business like he don't need to be over here, bro.
They said, they said I'm working too hard, but I just got to remind all the fellas, I just do this for fun, man. And if it's not fun, then I'm not gonna do it. So I just like having fun, but I do need to get at it. Oh my!
Yeah, it's getting dark over here on the East Coast. You know, it's
I do need to get going. But I appreciate everybody. La, I hope you don't lose your money, man. But go Bills, baby! Mahomes is a different quarterback on the road. Just get ready.
I ain't got nothing to say right now, bro. You know how you got that feeling when you want to go with your heart, but your mind telling you something different.
Yeah, man. But hey, I said with Tony not in there, man, that's addition by subtraction, man. So hopefully those guys can hold on to the ball for him.
Absolutely.
Yep. Well, I got Kansas City winning, bro.
I got to win it too. I'm just trying to. Huh?
Y'all doubting Bills Mafia like that?
Oh no, I just believe in Patrick.
Y'all don't want to circle the wagons?
Hell no, man.
Josh Allen, he gonna crash the wagon. You hear me?
Listen,
but
man.
look, though,
I'm about to point something out to y'all. You remember when Ken Dorsey got fired and they made Joe Brady the offensive coordinator? Josh Allen, whole game changed.
Yep.
Yeah,
his whole game changed, bro.
He could be the coach or the head coach.
We'll see, man. I'm rocking with Mahomes though, and you know, but I think everybody know I got little more winning the ship.
I got it too, bro.
Yes.
That's why I'm so uneasy, because it's like, do I want him to see him beat? You know, I don't know if I just want to see him. You know.
Yeah. I'm with that. Yeah. I want him to beat Mahomes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, they were so hard up trying to take. Because remember, bro, it was Lamar and Pat, right? That was gonna be the two people doing it. You know what I'm saying, till they leave. Then you know what I'm saying. Then my man Josh Allen, he had a decent season. They just threw my man Lamar in the trash. You know what I'm saying? So get that dude Josh Allen up out of here. Which I ain't. You know what I'm saying? He's a good player. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Mahomes and Lamar.
You feel represented by Lamar?
Do what?
That's what that is.
No. I like Josh Allen too, but they crowned him too fast. They crowned him, bro. One playoff game, they crowned him.
Who the hell crowned Josh Allen?
The media.
They crowned Josh Allen after that playoff loss.
White people love Josh Allen.
Oh, for real?
I ain't gonna care. I was watching the Bills game on TV, and Josh Allen threw a ball that was incomplete. The announcer gonna say that's the greatest incompletion I've ever seen. I said, "What the fuck did you just say?" Oh no, bro. Oh no, bro. I don't want to hear that. That nigga threw that ball to Granny in heaven. Nigga, that was not no great incompletion, man. Get out.
And then came back the next season, played bad. Not last season, but the season before. Played bad was the reason why they lost games, and they still trying to make up every excuse in the world for that dude, bro. Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Which he's a good player, you know. Honestly, he Jerome Allen, Jerome Allen, you know what I'm saying, instead of Josh Allen. Let's call it what it is.
Jerome Allen.
I mean, that's how he plays, does it not? I mean, let's be real about it.
Man, Josh gonna surprise all y'all tonight.
Oh
That being said, guys, I'm gonna head out. But hey, Raw, thanks for having me on.
Oh,
and
man, I
panel,
appreciate it, bro.
Great chopping it up with you guys for a
I
bit.
think I'm going right behind you. Let everybody get prepared for this game that's coming up, y'all. I think I'm gonna shut this thing down too. Anything else anybody got?
Nah,
What? Y'all ain't got too early?
boy.
I'm surprised. Lawman say you too early.
Nah. I told you I'm nervous right now. I ain't even law dog, bro. I'm on my Colorado fandom type energy. You hear me?
I feel you. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna cut that Tyler Brown thing up. So y'all gonna be on blast.
Oh, man.
I'm cutting it up, bro. I'm cutting it up. I'm cutting it up. So, all right, Jay. Welcome to the dark side. They gonna get you, bro.
Put it on Twitter.
Yeah, they gonna get him, bro.
Put
They
it
gonna
on
get
Twitter.
out, Jay. All right, Jay, coming for your neck, bro. You know what I'm saying? They coming for you. I like Tyler Brown too, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't say nothing during the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I'm a super fan.
Man, y'all got up.
Man, Tyler, he ain't it. I ain't gonna say he ain't it. He just might not be better than the people that they bought in. That's cool. You feel me?
That's crazy. Not the All-American.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Well, guys, man, appreciate y'all, man. I love it when I got Coach Hayes, Law Dog, Jonas, RJ, and Dave. Bro, when I got y'all on the panel, bro, it's good. That's good football talk, bro. I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna shut this thing down. I might be back tonight, guys, and I got to go hit this thing and get ready for this game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one thing before you go, you still got how your numbers still? You still moving on your numbers with your bets?
Yeah, I lost I lost yesterday because
man, you see what Jordan Love did, dude?
Damn, bro, all dude had to do, bro. Why he
throw the ball away,
bro? If he didn't throw the pass, that's the bro. I done hit every game, bro, except that one, man. Dude,
I don't know what he was thinking about,
bro.
It's raining out there. You trying to throw the ball all the way across the field, bro.
And honestly, I won the minus. I won the -9, but they didn't. I needed another score to get the over. Dude lost his freaking. That's the same. Somebody tweeted out. That's the same thing. Brett Favre did against Minnesota. He threw it across his body. It was worse than Brett Favre, bro. He threw it all away.
Into triple coverage.
Down the field, bro.
Triple
Dude
coverage.
wasn't even open. I don't even know who was looking at.
Triple coverage, bro.
You know what else? I could swallow the pill if it was on 4th down. He did it on 1st down.
Man,
how do you do that? How do you lose your mind? The pressure got him, bro. That's pressure right there. That's all that is. That's pressure, man.
Yeah, that's that pressure.
Yeah, that was pressure, bro. That's all that was. He couldn't handle it, bro. So I lost.
You got me with Aaron Rodgers, please.
Yeah, I lost that one, bro. And that's what got me. So I got Kansas City, you know what I'm saying? I got Kansas City to win out. And I got the over in the game, you know what I'm saying? I already hit Detroit. I hit the over and I hit Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So I parlayed that junk, you know what I'm saying? So if Kansas City win and over hit, you know what I'm saying? I'd be close to a G. I'd be good.
Shit, that's what's up right there.
That's what's up right there, bro. But all right, Jonas, man, I might be back on a little bit later on, man. Let me go ahead and get ready and go on, cut that thing up, make for everybody and their mama mad. Might as well go and lean into it.
Yeah, well, all right.
Yeah, all right, bro. Peace. Thank y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying? All the super chats. I appreciate y'all too, man. Y'all get back with me a little bit later on. Appreciate it.